I'm Pepito. I'm the dog that produces the show, and now it is live. And I'm a dog. We're live in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's news it. I'm Pepito.
Unacceptable. There we go. Why is it like this, chat? Why does it do it to me every time? Let me try to save this so this doesn't happen again. Save, please? Come on. It's not telling me that it's saving. Well, I'll just keep an eye on that for next time. A comment! April 16th is Pepito's birthday. It's so sad that I can't get him under control enough. Maybe I can get him back by then. Supposedly there is an advanced way to calm Pepito down and get him to return to his post. But it's going to take a little bit of, not programming knowledge, but composing Docker knowledge. If that means anything to anyone. It barely means anything to me. But there is a path to the return of Pepito, meaning you can finally get fired. I can finally fire my cousin. I don't really know how to feel about that on account of me not understanding what the job is or liking it. I'm sure you're torn up about it. I mean, it's odd to have you say you're just gonna fire me if you fix another problem you have, but okay. Hey, you're doing a great job. Am I? I don't understand what I'm doing. Again, I miss Salazar too. Apparently there's a way to get Salazar back as well. But all of it requires some back ending. Yeah, anybody here really into docking? Exterminator's been helping me out. But I haven't been able to take their advice yet. By month 29, I'll finally understand streaming. And then my stream will be parsable for any new viewer, I'm sure. Once I figure all this out, it'll all make way more sense to anyone who might watch this. Blink twice if I need help. Are you talking to my producer? I mean, I'm blinking a lot. Any help would be appreciated. Blink, blink, blink. Did I blink too much? Maybe. Looks like we're going to the movies today. Can we get Yogi Bear's opinion on docking and how these tariffs work? I think we could. I guess that's a thing we can do. Before we do that, I guess let's do a little bit of news. Let's see what's going on in the world today. I'm sure not much. It's news time.
It's still your vagina. Don't let them take it from you.
Okay.
I feel like I just get up. Ladies been against me. They want me to come.
Hello, everyone. It's your news dad, Jeff Ripple. Case, I see you. It's not good to see me. I do see you. I see Case. That's as good as you get from me. Thanks. Not a compliment. Okay. Fine. Nudes, Dad? I thought you're supposed to be the master of articulation, Jeff. How am I supposed to articulate and focus when all of this craziness is going on? Stop. My music's been overwhelmed by this hype train music. That's how it goes. Jeez. Smoke. Jeff, the smoke's an overlay. Oh. But then what am I smelling? Might be Pepito. He's been impossible to bathe on account of him sprinting around the studio. It's too much lore all the time. Ah! It's also an overlay. Ah! Back! I don't trust it. It's a dangerous panther. Anyway, it's a hype train. Can we turn down the hype train? Hype train's not going to be happy about that. There's stuff happening in the world. We're supposed to talk. Turn it up? I'm trying to be a serious newsman, Case. Are you? It's so loud. Anyway, what did you want to talk about? I guess the tariffs? Isn't that what we're supposed to talk about? I don't know. We could also talk about something chat shared. I haven't checked. Why haven't you even checked that? What even are you supposed to be doing? I don't know. We're figuring it out. God damn it. No, we're gonna talk about the tariffs. We have no choice. Oh, The Last of Us renewed for season 3. That's the biggest story of the day. Oh yeah, our top story of the day, The Last of Us has been renewed for season 3, right before season 2. Yeah, we played a little fast and loose here. Well, fast, not sure about fast. All right. Tariffs. Double the Fs. I don't know what I'm supposed to say here. Can we at least let the song end? The song's pretty long. Sounds like it's ending, right? Oh my god. I'll turn it down for you. You're being so whiny though. God, our top story of the day, tariffs. Don't you love to hear about them? Well, it's confusing what's happening with them because they were on and now they're off. And I'll tell you why. Oh, you will? No, I'll just tell you that it's happening. I don't really understand why anything's happening. President Donald Trump enacted significant changes to U.S. trade policy. You may have noticed. Oh, I did notice. I noticed people talking about the significant changes. Yes, a gentle way to put it, significant changes. Imposing a 10% sweeping baseline tariff on imports from all countries, which is actually a walkback from the initially steeper tariffs of 50% that were set to take place for dozens of nations. Oh my God, Exterminator, thank you for the 29 months. I'm trying to talk about the tariffs here. Stop interrupting our important resubs. Apologies, Exterminator. That's more important than the tariffs. I mean, it's more important than us talking about the tariffs. It's more important than you talking about the tariffs, Case. What are you offering? My incisive reading. Okay. Anyway, the tariffs, they were going to be 50%. These were suspended within hours and replaced by guess what? A 90-day pause? How'd you guess? Because that's what he's been doing with everything. You might have also heard about that with a TikTok pause. Well, my TikTok doesn't pause. It just, whenever I touch the screen more, just play. Well, he paused the banning. I can't keep up with what the kids are doing. Can't tariff the hype train? Is it still going? Oh, the music stopped, but the train is still alive. Yeah, you might have noticed from this subtle graphic. I don't see the graphic. You were just reacting to all the graphic overlays. Well, I don't see that one, Case. Trying to talk about tariffs. 10% tariffs now. We're going to be 50%. The administration cited interest from over 75 countries in trade negotiations as a reason for why they're like, never mind, GG's. TikTok pause is all about dogs showing beans. How do I get that into my algorithm? My algorithm is mostly, I don't know a gentle way to put it, disabled people? What the hell? I blame Kasim, actually. You know, that's a similar thing happened to me. Kasim recommended a couple videos, and for a while, I had an interesting algorithm. I'll put it that way. Just blame Kasim for anything weird that pops up on your phone. That's my strategy. China in case you're concerned about how does Trump say it? China! Oh, that's not how he says it. That's my Trump impression. Is it not good? I'm Donald Trump! It's not the best one I've heard. You know what? Actually, I like it. Okay, well, anyway. China! Is that good? It's not good. We'll just keep going. China, however, faced escalating tariffs. They're getting left off this gravy train of 10% sweeping tariffs with a 125% tariff, prompting a retaliatory move from Beijing with an 84% levy on U.S. goods. The ongoing U.S.-China trade war marked by tit-for-tat tariffs has spurred economic uncertainty. Meanwhile, the European Union approved $23 billion in retaliatory tariffs against earlier U.S. metals tariffs. Additionally, product-specific tariffs like those... Am I saying the word tariff enough? You could say it a little bit more. Close enough. See? Chat likes my impression. Anyway, lots of tariffs, including a 25% levy on autos and metals, despite the 90-day reprieve for almost all countries. Well, 75 of them. That's most of them. That's not even half of them. It's a lot of them, though. Global markets, for some reason, remain volatile, and consumers are expected to feel the impact of higher prices on everyday goods. Trump's reciprocal trade plan underscores his protectionist approach amid ongoing international negotiations and trade tensions. But I'm keeping it cool over here. I like the chart. I'm not at all alarmed at how this man looks still. I do feel like it's important, even a decade into Trump's political takeover, to consistently talk about how fucking insane he looks. He does look a little alarming in this undoctored photo. That's how he really looked there. You propose a 10 bazillion% tariff on Trump, so joke's on him. How high does a tariff need to be before it's maxed? I don't think there is a max. Oh, good. So we're not all the way there yet. Well, I think by the time you're imposing a 125% tariff on all goods from a country, you've essentially basically decided to stop trading with that country. No, it just doubles the price of, or more than doubles it though. Well, first of all, it's 125%. And second of all, any goods that kind of travel back and forth would accrue the tariff multiple times. Well, we just need to not be wasteful with how we're shipping goods around. Kendall, how you doing? Kendall's here. I need a Kendall song.
Kendall what?
I need a Kendall song for when you approach.
Make one right now.
Make a Kendall song right now?
Rap it.
Well, if I'm going to do that, I have to make it a goal.
Oh.
And then you have to come beyond the track. And when I point to you, you have to say a word.
Oh. But I don't know how to rhyme, so you have to do like
No, I'll just...
rhyming words.
The hype is ended.
Sorry.
No, you're doing great. I'll just turn on my ice powers. Yeah, if we fill up the ice meter, then I'll do a Kendall rap. This not at all confusing meter that's based on points. But don't worry, the points are explained right next to it.
So wait, how many do they need to...
Well, as you can see, 1 bit is 1 point.
Yeah, but...
1 sub is 200, so it's 3 subs. It's a 3 sub goal, it turns out.
3 sub goal.
It's a 3 sub goal. Okay, so you don't have to price lock everything. It's not price locked. It's support locked. That's the same thing. No. You have to stream a minimum. Oh! We really blew it out of the park, courtesy of Ed's Daddy. I don't know if the meter's working quite how it's supposed to. We're gonna just turn the meter off because I think I might maybe did. I forgot that I kind of have to set it up. What the hell? Was that gonna be infinite meters? the sub drop was too powerful. It totally broke the meter. All right, Kendall, then you have to help me decide what kind of beat you want.
No,
It's your song.
You know what? I got it. You gotta channel like a K-popper.
Okay, I'm gonna say K-pop rap beat.
Yeah. A little bit of pop, a little bit of hip hop, a lot of stolen culture.
A lot of stolen culture.
Oh yeah, Jenny's, yeah.
This is just Jenny's beat. K-pop rap beat? Oh, it gave me an actual K-pop rap beat. Does this have your approval?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I have to rap over this. All right, do you want the traditional way? Oh my God. You got 5 stars, Kendall.
We did it, Joe.
You got all 5 stars. What are we talking about, Jeff? We're busy right now. God damn it. That's our star rating system.
Nice.
I didn't give you that particular one on your stream,
okay.
but I could if you want it.
No, it's okay.
Yeah, I figured you wouldn't need that one. All right, I gotta open audition.
Turn the AC on.
It is. It's because of these hot beats I'm about to rap over. Okay, anyway, the way we traditionally do
Okay.
people's songs on this stream
Uh-huh.
is we feed a bunch of facts into ChatGPT and have it generate a rap,
Okay.
or I freestyle it. However, I do find the ChatGPT ones to be slightly funnier in that the quality's pretty low.
Okay, we do chat GPT. The quality stays low, but chat gives us the fun facts.
Oh, well, okay. Well, we could just do that instead, chat. If you just tell me the facts about Kendall, then I'll just rap those.
Oh, okay.
And then we don't need chat. I might not be able to look at 2 streaming feeds of words at once. That might be beyond my abilities.
Like, we get the
We get the fun facts from chat. Then it
and
generates
we
the
put it
rap.
into
Okay, we'll do that.
AI.
We'll do that. Oh my God. The whole place was shit. There's an earthquake, but only on me. Okay.
The earthquake is via leg.
Yeah. My legs are earthquaking.
What's happening? It's happening.
Balut eating champ of 2017. Okay. Kendall is always popping off. All right, I got to get this ready now. And courtesy of one of the jobs I have, I now have an upgraded ChatGPT plan, so I'm sure we're going to see the immediate results of its higher quality.
For ChatGPT?
No, my boss is.
Oh. Right.
I refuse outright. Please write me a. Let's go here. Jeff, I'm taking care of this right now. Please write me a rap K-pop. No, it might write in Korean then. Please write me a rap about an amazing woman named Kendall.
Okay.
These are all the facts about her.
The are all the facts.
Typing is so hard. Incorporate all of them into the rap! Exclamation point. Kendall has an awesome sister named Christine. That's a sweet one. Okay. She's got an attitude problem. Okay, I'll just type these. She's got an attitude problem. She's always popping off. I don't know why I'm spacing these out so much. She's always popping off. She's a balut eating championship.
You said that with like a southern accent.
Bullet. She's a bullet. She abandoned lost souls of streamers to a fish tank in a Bass Pro Shop. Oh yeah, she did do
fun,
that.
Yeah.
She did do
We should
that.
go back to one of those.
Yeah, we should do an IRL stream. She needs to stream more. Okay.
Stream more.
Well, I guess at all would be. Kendall once had a stream. Oop, what's this one say? Kendall once had a stream with a bot which had 300 commands. That's true.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah, you did stream.
Yeah, I did used to stream.
She lived on Tom Sawyer Island for like 6 months. Yep.
That one's so true.
Okay, she hates Disney. Should I put that in? Hates Disney, comma? Or does she love it? Let's see how it handles the question. Hates the vacuum. Okay, I'm just going to say hates vacuums. And this is the last one. She has
like a particular vacuum. That's why it's the vacuum.
hates the vacuum. Okay. She has 2 adorable pet donkeys.
Nice.
Okay. That's probably enough, but if there's still more coming in, unemployed, has an amazing boyfriend. That one doesn't sound true. Unemployed. She's a model for, what is it? DreamWorks Minions.
Wow. DreamWorks.
DreamWorks.
Is that DreamWorks? Yeah, I guess that's
Right?
DreamWorks. Minions.
I'm a little worried my
Yeah?
my
Huh?
what is it? Keyboard
Uh-huh.
is not recognizing certain letters anymore.
Well, it's because you don't clean it.
Yeah, I do need to clean it.
You just do so much stuff in here, you know? You
Can
bring in too
make
many
mac
props.
and cheese noises.
Oh,
okay.
that's right.
Okay, I think we're gonna say that
forgot
works.
about that.
She invented soup.
Nice.
I'm gonna include that one. That's the last one though. She invented soup.
This is like a long song.
Yeah, this is a lot of facts, but we'll see how it does. All right, that's the last one we're
She
going with.
invented-
Oh, I'd said invented.
That's
I am also just bad at typing, so we'll say maybe it'll think you're a soup vet.
Mhm.
All right, they gave us this thing.
Okay.
It's pretty much locked in, chat. How do I
You gotta move your camera back.
move it back where?
You hit it, remember?
Oh. We need to adjust it slightly. Yeah. Okay. Boom. Look at this hot track that we got. Okay, is my recording working? No? This is where I have to record.
No, this guy.
Those are sound effects for something else. This is an extensive library of noises I've had to use over the years. In fact, there's other tracks. There's Godzilla noises. Here's another song, probably.
Diamonds on the soles of his elbows, actually. He's got diamonds on the soles of his elbows.
Oh yeah, you know what? That was the song we did for Sammy, and I couldn't remember what the backing track was. Diamonds on the soles of his elbows. I have no idea what the instrumental was. So I forgot to download it. Also, what does diamonds on the soles of his elbows even mean?
That's like,
Sammy is still on strike, but hopefully I can return them all with some advanced techniques.
I
Okay,
kind of love that. Diamond on the soles of his elbows.
that's the beauty of
Like, wait.
Sammy's 7 elbows.
We gotta send that over to like Charlie Puth or something.
Send it over. How loud is this? Alright, we'll turn it down just a little bit. Yeah, this should be fine.
I don't need to hear it. You don't need me to hear it.
You got it. I'm gonna turn it down, but you gotta at least understand.
No, I'll listen to it right after.
No, because I'm gonna make you say words occasionally.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I'm gonna try to incorporate you in
Okay.
seamlessly,
Got it.
but you'll only have to say one word at a time.
Okay.
Okay. I'm still gonna just freestyle it, I guess, occasionally, because that's the only way I can get her to say it. Oh wait, no, you can just read it, and then you can come in on maybe the last word every once in a while.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, we're recording. Is it recording? Negative. Now it's recording. Check, check, check. Yeah, that's how we do it. All right. Test, test, test. A little bit of reverb in there,
Okay.
just to help.
Huh.
This will surely go smoothly with no issues whatsoever. Yeah, that's the plan. It seems like a good plan. Okay, get out of here. There's the wrap. You guys can see the beautiful wrap that we have here.
Okay, but you have to remember it's a K-pop rap.
What does that mean? I gotta
So
go
it's a little
fast?
more like poppy and a little bit more.
Should I just do my like deep
It's
guy
not.
voice?
Yeah, you can't do like your white boy
Yo,
rapping.
whoa, 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 whoa.
You gotta feel cool.
I have to feel cool?
Yeah.
I've never done that once. Wait, let me look up male K-pop rap. Or I guess I could just try to be like one of those cool ladies. God's Menu? It's a little fast. All right, I just have to do that. Oh, well, whatever. We'll figure it out. Okay. Seems fine. Should be easy. All right, Kendall, you ready for this? This is the song I'm going to have to play every time you approach, so I better make it good.
Okay.
Boom. Oh, shit. Who's on the way? Is that fucking Kendall Lynn?
Really quick, actually,
What?
I think we should start over.
Okay.
Because I can't hear it anyway, so might as well just like do it all in your earphones.
You can't hear it at all?
No, I can't hear anything that's happening. I don't want to put that.
can hear it a little
Okay,
bit.
yeah, but you just turned up the mic.
Yeah, but this one, my mic won't really pick this up.
Okay, but I was saying before that, before you adjusted the volume, I couldn't hear it.
Well, yeah, you just have to tell me if you can't hear.
That's why I stopped you.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, here we go. We got to start over. A lot of this again? That's loud enough for chat, at least. All right, chat, here we go. Now it's time for the Kendall song. Oh, shit. Who's that walking over here? Is that Kendall fucking Lynn? Yo, let me tell you about a girl named Kendall. Got a vibe so wild, man, she's raised male. This is Christine by her side, so that's partying. Fuck Kendall's the one who's inside your memes. Attitude popping, always popping off. Say the wrong thing, she's gonna pop like a cough balloon. Queen crack shells with the grin that yoked that soul. She eats to win. Why? Because her name is what?
Kendall?
Name is what?
Kendall?
Her name is what?
Kendall?
What's her name?
Kendall?
Yeah, let the streamers hang in. I don't know, whatever. Okay. Yo, let the streamers hang in. Take in a shot, Bass Pro vibes. Yeah, you know she's popping off stream. More they beg, but she's ghost the screen. Set for the bot night commands. 300 clean. Tom Sawyer on where she cribs for a while. 6 months deep floating with style. This is weird, yo. Is a lover's fight? Knocking over shit. All right. Mouse ears on, all ready to fight. Keep it light. She hates the vacuum, facts, no doubt. It roars too loud, she just dips in and out. But the whole those donkeys adorable too. Flopping ears, there's a while she's popping like a haiku. Unemployed, yeah, never out of work. Modeling minions, she don't even smirk. DreamWorks rang like a girl with a look. She hit him with a strut, industry shook. Dumps like a truck, thick like a beat drop. Mac and cheese noises when she walk non-stop. She's invented soup like a simmer in your mind. Liquid gold, baby, eats. Redesign, Kendall Lynn. What's her name?
Kendall!
What's her name?
Kendall Lynn!
What's her name? Say it loud!
Kendall Lynn!
Yeah! That's not the last thing. This is the last thing I have to say about Kendall. So here's to Kendall, so wild and free. She's a pop-off queen on Twitch TV. From I Don't Like a Vacuum where they fight. She lives her days in neon lights. She's Kendall!
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 She's Kendall!
Kendall Lynn!
She's motherfucking Kendall! It's gotta be good enough. Okay. That's all I needed.
Okay, great. Great. Yeah, your step stool fell while that was happening.
Yeah, that's gonna be in the track. There's no way around that. All right, we just save that. Just do a little save. Okay. Then we just export this.
Okay.
A little bit rough there. A little bit hard to find the beat for my lazy white ears, but you know, we do our best. You can tighten that up. I'll just tighten that up in post. I'll put in some post work real quick. Okay, we'll move this later. Kendall track. She should play that song every time she walks into an interview from now on.
No.
No? She said no?
No.
I'm just glad I have a way to let you guys know that Kendall's approaching without me having to say it. Okay, cool.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Can't wait to see the final product.
Yeah, I don't want to
Wait
put chat
see
through
it
me.
live.
Do you want me to do it live?
No. I'm saying even though I saw it live, I
Okay.
can't wait to see the final product.
I could technically just do it. It's not that hard.
No, I mean, you should not do it.
We'll just do it, chat.
We did it, Joe.
It's a 5 out of 5 stars track.
Is it?
Maybe? Okay, so now you can see the painful process of trying to get this synced. I have to hear myself again. And it's rough enough the first time, but... All right, chat, here we go. Now it's time for the Kendall song. Oh, shit. Who's that walking over here? Is that Kendall fucking Lynn? Yo, let me tell you about a girl. So that's not on the
Pretty
beat.
bad. That was pretty bad.
Well, it's gonna sound...
No, I think you just move it ever so slightly.
Yo, let me tell you...
Oh,
Well, you have to
that's kinda
find
big,
you have to
that's kinda
find
big.
the. Is that Kendall fucking Lynn? Here, where would
did
you?
you start it?
Where would I come in on this
Where
track?
did you even start rap?
Go now. This time for the Kendall song.
Oh, I
Probably.
think it's like that. I think it's like that. Yeah.
Oh, shit. Who's that walking over here? Is that Kendall fucking Lynn? Yo, let me tell you.
It must have been
Why'd
here.
you do that? Started rapping not on the beat.
Yo, let me tell you about a.
I don't know where I started though.
Yo, let me tell.
good there, but it doesn't.
Is that Kendall fucking Lynn? Yo, let me tell you about a girl named Kendall.
Oh my god! Wait a minute.
Oh wait, you know what I can do?
Huh?
You know what I can do?
What? Look at your stream.
I think it's on YouTube already. Streaming live on YouTube.
No, we'll find it. It's fine.
He found it eventually. I mean, it was off.
I
It
think-
was already off. Oh wait.
No, this is too much work. We just gotta move it around until we find what we like, right?
But I think this will be faster than me moving it
You
around.
think? I don't think so. Fine.
Look. Yeah.
Everyone says you found it for a split second. Oh, let's be-
Oh, actually, he's got
I'm gonna just freestyle. Wait, let me look up. You
Okay.
can't hear it at all?
attitude popping always.
All right, here we go. How loud is this again? That's loud enough for chat, at least. All right, chat, here we go. Now it's time for the Kendall song.
Oh shit! Who's that walking over here? Is that Kendall fucking Lynn? Yo, let me tell you about a girl named Kendall.
Yeah, you were basically there.
So it's just right at the top?
It's right at the top, but
That Kendall fucking Lynn. Yo, let me tell you about.
Okay, so it's
it's
right.
right after the woo.
All right, we're learning.
Oh shit! Who's that walking over?
No.
That Kendall fucking Lynn.
It's right there.
No, you gotta move it this way.
Oh, because
To
this
the
is where I
right.
start.
Yeah, that's where you start rapping.
Ah!
Watch. Okay, right here.
Yo, let me tell
Well, no, we need the yell.
you about a girl named Kendall. Got a watch.
So this is the yell.
Okay, now move it that way. Okay, stop. It's too much almost.
Yo, let me tell you about a girl named Kendall. Got a wife so wild, man, she's raised Mel. This is Christine, guys, such to this party. Look at the attitude popping, always popping off, saying the wrong thing. She's gonna pop like a crop of Luke Queen, cracked up with the green bag. Yup, that's so easy to win. Why? Cause her name is what? Name is what?
I gotta pump Kendall because she refused to get close to the
I
mic.
didn't know what you wanted from me.
I told you I was gonna try to get you to talk. Let's see if we can make it loud enough.
Name is what?
Kendall.
Okay, so you got it. We'll do that later. It'll be a little more work because I have to turn up Kendall's voice. I won't put you guys
Yeah. All right.
through. ADR Kendall.
Later on,
There you go.
we'll add the woos and the wah-ahs.
Yeah, I'll add a bunch of woos.
Okay, whatever.
No, I'll add woos.
Whatever.
I'll add woos.
Never walking in this room ever again.
Oh no, I ruined my chance to get her to do woos. I feel like I did my best. I've been waiting this whole goddamn time while you were doing whatever the fuck that was. We're making a Kendall track. I'll do the woos. No, there's no time, Jeff. Then why am I here? To help me report about all these really important events of the day, the tariffs. Ric Flair style? Woo! You don't know how to do that. My impressions are not, I've never claimed to be an impression guy. How-tos. Look, the tariffs are gone except for China. They're not gone. Well, they're less. The tariffs are less except for China where they're insanely high. That's mostly what I came to say. And also, I think there was a Trump press conference about tariffs. Trump tariff press conference. I think he was talking earlier. He's been talking a lot, saying highly things that he's a president and saying. Presidential? No. Okay. Did he do a press conference? Or did he just...
And what we have ended
Oh,
up
God.
with here, as I told everyone a week ago,
Oh, here he is.
in this
Here he is talking. I don't know if this is from 7 hours ago. Okay, here he is talking about something. I'd assume it's the tariffs. Courtesy of CBS.
Some good, some positive. You end.
I'm here for not you.
24. Let's listen.
To us on trade, not only with, if you look at it, not only with China, but China was by far the biggest abuser in history, and others also. But somebody had to do it. They had to stop because it was not sustainable. Last year, China made $1 trillion off trade with the United States. That's not right. And now
it's
I've
not.
reversed it. It's for a short period of time, but we made $2
thought it was
billion.
right.
We're making now $2 billion a day. And somebody had to do it. Roger actually said it. Charles Schwab was here a little while ago, one of the great financial people, and he said he's been waiting for 40 years for somebody to do what I did over the last
Charles Schwab said
month.
that?
And if you didn't do it, you wouldn't.
If I
have
knew
a
who that
country.
was,
It
I'd
wouldn't
be so
sustainable.
surprised.
So I'm honored to have done it. And look, nothing's over yet, but we have a tremendous amount of spirit
You know
from
who
other
Schwab
countries,
is?
including China. China wants to make a deal. They just don't know how quite to go about it. It's one of those things they don't know how quite.
Oh, he's being semi-conciliatory towards China while rambling. I'll admit this as a news guy. I have trouble listening to him past about the fifth word. He's being racist. Well, I mean, why else did we elect him? Fair point. The Charles Schwab. Am I dumb for not knowing who that is? It's all I know is that it's some economist guy. Shit, I should have known that. I don't know anything either. Well, I don't want to know less than you. Anyway, about 5 words in, I sort of zoned out. He's got a speaking pattern that makes my brain flatline. More so than usual, but let's keep going.
They're proud people. And President Xi's a proud man. I know him very well, and they don't know quite how to go about it, but they'll figure it out. They're in the process of figuring it out, but they want to make a deal. And we have many other countries, as you know, many more than 75, and they all want to come.
There's
here,
more than
they'll
75
go to
countries.
Commerce, or they'll go to Treasury. We have our great senators here and congressmen. They'll call John, they'll do somebody, they'll go through somebody, but they're all calling, how do we do this? They all want to make a deal. Somebody had to do what we did, and I did a 90-day pause for the people that didn't retaliate. Because I told them, if you retaliate, we're going to double it. And that's what I did with China, because they did retaliate. So we'll see how it all works out. I think it's going to work out amazing. I think that our country is going to be, at the end of a year.
Is that? Oh, I thought that was... I couldn't tell if that was Chet or that Sammy guy who's missing, but I guess it's neither. It's just one of the various thumbs that President Trump surrounds himself with. The only man who has a fist of thumbs. Truly, his enforcers are all extremely thumb-like. Chammy? It's Chammy. That guy's name should be Chammy. That's one of his top advisors, Chammy.
Year or shorter, but I think we're going to have something that nobody would have dreamt possible. A man like Roger Penske, I don't want to get him in trouble with China, so I won't, but he would know that someday you have to cut the bow and you have to do what you have to do.
Isn't there no way that his base knows who the fuck these people are?
I did, and I'm very happy to.
I guess it doesn't matter. Oh, there's that grad man.
The Prime Minister of Greece just told Breitbart's Matt Boyle that he thinks absolutely the European Union and the United States could work out a trade deal that's win-win and, quote, mutually beneficial to both sides. What do you think about the Prime Minister's comments, and do you think a deal could be struck with the European Union?
First of all, I know him. He's a good man, and I appreciate his comments. Yeah, a deal could be made with everyone.
I was hoping you'd just go, no.
A deal's going to be made with China. A deal's going to be made with every one of them. And there'll be fair deals. I just want fair. They will be fair deals for everybody. But they weren't
Look
fair
at these
to the
stocks
United
soar.
States. They were sucking us dry, and you can't do that. You know, we have $36 trillion of debt for a reason. We don't have it there for fun. They have it for a reason. And people took advantage of our country.
Oh, God, he talks for a while.
They ripped us off for a very
I forgot that that's a thing he does, is he starts talking and then he keeps talking. I'd love to say it doesn't matter what he says because it's also stupid, but when he said this today, the markets wildly jumped. How wildly, though? Like a really wild jump? Just a little wild jump. Well, they went up. Biggest day in trading history since 2008 and still didn't recover the losses over the last 5 days. Yeah, it was well, it could be a huge jump, but not a... Kay said a wild jump. Well, I think wild in this context is huge. Massive isn't wide. Okay, fine, a big jump. Well, how big? Well, it was a big... The stocks went up, Jeff. I'm just trying to get the facts straight here. $28 trillion in loss? And that's a jump? Well, it didn't recover everything that it lost from the initial insane tariff announcement. Of course, he will count this as a huge win. He'll say that he was being like a prescient genius because, you know, he held a gun to the world's head and said, make deals with me. And now he's going to claim a bunch of deals have been made. I mean, I think a sweeping 10% tariff is still pretty awful. The stock just has new owners, just like all of us. I have to stand under the shower for 15 minutes until it gets wet. It comes out drip, drip, drip. It's ridiculous. Is a real quote from Trump today. Can we find him saying that? When people, like on TV, you know how there's a mad king? You mean like Game of Thrones? Yeah, like the guy who sets people on fire and he's like, burn them all. That only happens on TV, right? You know, I guess not, maybe not. Let's just hope he doesn't start liking fire as much as he likes tariffs. Although if you live in certain parts of the world, well, the U.S. as a country seems to really love fire, like a Targaryen. Not one of the nice ones. He also said countries are kissing my ass for new deals. I heard that one. I think we might have that one. Can I find that one? Let's see if we can get him saying that. Trump. Let's just look up Trump kissing ass. Oh, this is from.
And I think we're going to do much.
Here's him from one of the many galas he attends. The various important galas that a president must go to at night. Galas.
Better than that this time, because this time I'm doing what I want to do with respect to the tariffs. I think we're going to do much better. And don't let some of these politicians go around saying, you know, because I'm telling you, these countries are calling us up, kissing my ass. They are dying to make a deal. Please, sir, make a deal. I'll do anything. I'll do anything,
sir. He looks so bad.
And then I'll see some rebel Republican, some guy that wants to grandstand, say, I think that Congress should take over negotiations. Let me tell you, you don't negotiate like I negotiate.
I'm offended. That's not very presidential. Oh, really? That's what got you? I'm starting to think this guy might not be very presidential. Using bottom language like that? Bottom language? He's using bottom language. Dirty bottom language. It's fucking gross. What? Sorry, it's not appropriate. He probably called ICE on the person who did his hair. That's how he looks every time. That means he's going through hairdressers like crazy. Which is possible. But this is how he always looks. There's no mistake here. Well, there are several mistakes here for all of us. Infinite mistakes, honestly. But for him, the hair somehow isn't one of them. And who are we to argue? He seems to be able to somehow do whatever he wants with no personal consequences. That is surprising. They talk about sort of just a bull in a china shop. But what if the bull was really sick and old and dying, but still breaking everything, and we just didn't stop it? The weakest, worst bull you've ever seen could push it over with one finger, and you're just letting it go to town on the china shop, breaking the whole goddamn thing. Because I guess you're just like, that bull's funny. If it's a really sick bull breaking everything, that is debatably kind of funny. Exactly, so I guess we're just going to let it do it. He does his own hair and makeup with Bronx colors. I think he goes to the finger painters at a fair. And he says, give me the lion mane, but only that color all over the face. All the person figures just frozen in fear. It's a terrifying china shop. And China's in the name. Oh, Jeff, you really cracked the code. I finally came up with the perfect metaphor. And now everybody gets it. Yes, we all know exactly what's going on. I do want to hear him say this thing that Referee Wolf. And why did he bring up a shower? Probably about how like nothing works in America anymore. He probably was like, everything's bad. And I'm gonna fix it all. Showers are even bad. That sounds like the kind of thing you would say. President Trump speaks before signing an executive order. What's this? President Trump speaks before signing an executive order in the Oval Office. Where's the shower thing? Restoring shower freedom. Wait, what? Oh, President Trump has signed an executive order Wednesday to redefine the word showerhead in federal. So it was a bill about showers? I did not see that coming. I really thought it was just him talking. I guess there was a whole shower bill. Sorry, this should have been our top story of the day. The tariffs come and go, clearly, at a surprisingly rapid pace. But the shower story? Fill us in, Jeff. Okay. Oh no. Oh no, my pictures are gone. Where'd my beautiful pictures go? Dang it. I lost them. Sorry, everybody. I'm just going to Google Trump shower really quick and see if I can get him talking about it. Oh, here he is. Here's Trump showering. Oh, that's not a video? Dang it, it's so hard to find video. Okay, well, at least we have this picture. Let's go to Twitter. I need to find him talking about showers. Surely if I just searched Trump shower, we'll find it. Because I don't really care about the facts. I mostly want to hear him say the word shower. Okay, here I think this is him talking about showers.
To be reversing that set of regulations to ensure that Americans have choice in the consumer market. If they want a low-flow shower head, they can buy one. If they want a real deal shower head, they should have the ability to get one. That's true.
You buy a new house, you pay a lot of money, and the developers, you're not allowed to do anything more. They put restrictors on. They used to have a restrictor where you could take it out, but now they weld it in. And you take a shower or wash your hands, whatever you do, including dishwashers where no water comes out. But you wash your hands, and in my case, I like to take a nice shower to take care of my beautiful hair. I have to stand under the shower for 15 minutes.
They all laughed. That might lead to them getting deported.
Drip, drip, drip. It's ridiculous. And what you do is you end up washing your hands 5 times longer. It's the same water. And we're going to open it up so that people can live, and we're going to hopefully have Congress approve it so it's memorialized.
This executive order.
Well, I'm on his side on this one. It's long been one of my top priorities is nothing penetrates my impossibly thick top hair and beard hair. I need sort of a firehouse hose in any shower that I enter. And the drip drip is honestly pathetic. I mean, when he's right, he's right. This and plastic straws. I haven't noticed a huge issue with my showers. Are you hacking the shower system illegally, Case? Water? The water needs to be stronger. You're starting to sound more like Trump. Be careful. I'm not saying he's a good guy, but he can be right about the showers. Is this a real... this is the kind of thing I can imagine like a cantankerous old man complaining about. It's woke LA water. Your hair's gone woke out here, Case. It's not true rural middle America hair like mine. I mean, frankly, my hair right now looks like I don't shower. Well, that's a choice from you. I do, though. I do. I shower twice a day. I actually do. Just proves my point. None of this shit is real. With Jake. Okay, Jake's in. Case, he was bitching about low-flow toilets in the first term. Oh, I remember. That one was slightly funnier because that made you think of him taking impossibly huge shits. I'm a clean boy partially because Kendall gets viscerally grossed out by people who don't shower before bed, and then I kind of like to shower during the day, so I just double up. Viscerally grossed out. I respect and love Kendall, and you do a lot to live with her. It's adorable. It's that much to ask to be a clean boy. Ew, don't say it like that. For a guy that smells like a shit all the time, DJT sure loves showers. Jonathan Jailer Thomas. What? Am I having a stroke? I don't know, Jeff. Sorry, Chet was the only one I had for a while. Not counting Peter. Well, we shouldn't count Peter. All right, well, anyway, the tariffs are on again, off again. Like so many relationships, whether you're a country or a person, it's just hard to lock it down. But don't worry, they might be back in 90 days, or more likely than not, they'll just get it's sort of a game of progressive delays. Look forward to every news cycle being X thing that terrified you has been delayed for 1 to 3 months for the next 4 years, or maybe forever if he runs again, because we might sort of delay for 90 days ever getting a new president until this one cracks the key to immortality. It's a tariff on all of our brains all the time. The Trump tariff on your very existence. It's a try not to think about Trump challenge. You won't last 60 seconds trying to not think about the state of the world. That's fun. It's a fun time to be alive. Well, then continue to do it, chat. Keep living, and I'll keep rippling, because it's my last name. And we'll see you soon. Bye-bye. The gorilla does all the music for the show? Does that mean he's playing this fucking rockin' guitar right now? Yeah, but he's in the booth right now. He can play multiple instruments. He only plays live for select segments. Why are you sitting so low in the frame? Because there was a big graph above me for some reason. You look fucking weird. You say that every time. With respect. Very nice. It's not. What? With respect, it's not. Oh, nice. With respect. That's my parole officer, Chris. I'm Trent. I'm at the movies. You might have fucking noticed. Popping off his fedora, putting it back on way back there. I don't know how he does it. I guess he's a magician. And he's certainly dressed like one. Do magicians wear fedoras? I think they're the only people other than you that do. So it should be illegal for you not to have a deck of cards on you. Well, I do have a deck of cards on me. I keep a deck of cards tucked into my sock like a real OG. That is not a real OG thing. What? Yeah, real OGs always have a deck of cards. Always have a lighter and a deck of cards. Are you from like the 1930s? No, I had to do the math, but no. Can I move up? There we go. Back on top. Fedora Chris feels like he's cosplaying the movie The Adjustment Bureau. So I see there's some real OGs in chat that know that they keep a deck of cards in their socks and a lighter in their lapel. Jesus Christ. Where are the Minecraft hoodlums to throw popcorn all over Chris? Dude, I was trying to pop off. I was trying to like throw chickens around the theater and like break a bunch of shit because a green guy popped up on the movie screen, but Chris confiscated all my popcorn and knives. You can't throw knives. It's dangerous, Youngblood. That's not an appropriate way to react to being excited for a movie. Dude, let's watch some clips of that shit. Because that's technically movie, and it's funny. Minecraft theater. See if there's people doing this shit. Look at all this stuff that people are doing that's in really good taste. I love it. Bringing a real chicken to the movie theater. And then I guess throwing the chicken or something. Yep, just dangerously wielding the chicken around. It's so funny. Dude. I love being a teen. I don't think, well, maybe those were teenagers. I don't know. But I don't think it's a good idea to bring a chicken into a movie theater. Is that even an FDA approved chicken? It's a party fucking approved chicken, dude. Here's another clip of, I guess, the teens having my fellow teens having a good time. Oh, this is the same clip. It's the chicken one again, actually. It's a different angle. Everyone has their phone out as well. Everyone in the theater is fully recording themselves. Just some fully spontaneous, non-corporately motivated fun. But I don't know. I don't really think the Minecraft promotional team had the wherewithal to force this to happen. I do feel it feels a little try hard to me. But I guess I shouldn't be mad because I will sound extremely out of touch. Dude, it's the new Rocky Horror Picture Show. Because it's so funny the specific way that it's bad. It's bad in a really unique way and not an incredibly forgettable, deeply depressing way. So it's fun to be obsessed with it. Oh, I'm glad that's what's happening. Yeah, it's good that we're all making this thing fun and more profitable. I love that this is happening as a teen. You say you're a teenager a little too much, Youngblood. I can't help it that I'm so young. Let's see what this clip is.
You're gonna need a ton of diamonds.
Is this the chicken one again? Is this the only trick they have?
We're ready. Let's go save the overworld! We take the overworld as ours!
Irony is alive and well, and it's as funny as ever. I'm so glad that irony is still an active force in the world and doing great things. Truly, culture continues to find new mountaintops to climb. And today we have summited another. We've summited. We've summered a mountain. You don't understand the youth and it scares you? I'm right there with you, and I am young. Stop forcing it. I am though, okay? Should I go see that movie? Do I need to try to recapture a sense of youth by watching the Minecraft movie? Yeah, it's if you want to be in with the kids, you gotta go see them, and you gotta do irony at it. This is what the kids are calling it. Are you misleading me? The kids are calling it doing irony at the Minecraft movie, and it's hip. They're saying hip again? Yeah, all the kids are saying it hip again. They're talking just like me. Okay, because I'm going to try all this out with the youths. So please don't mislead me. With respect, I'm not. All right, well, we're here to watch, I think, trailers. You were just watching, despite your best efforts, Youngblood, you were technically just watching a feature film. No, I was only watching it in 1 minute bursts. It's basically a trailer. It doesn't count. Okay, what's out today? Other than the Minecraft movie in theaters now. Go check it out. Why are you promoting the Minecraft movie for them? Because it's now the film of a generation. It's somehow become the film of my generation. This Cop and a Half. I don't know if that's what we should go with. Steppenwolf? What the hell is the Chicago Theater Company, Steppenwolf? Okay, why do you know about the Chicago Theater Company, Steppenwolf? Because I'm a member of their Pro Plus plan. I get 3 free tickets a year. You're not in Chicago. Yeah, but I support local theater. Okay, how old are you really? I'm a teenager. Let me watch this. Steppenwolf, what the fuck is it?
Давай, айтпаса қалада бычыт кәдімгідей.
What? Uh-oh, it's a war thing.
Там, бля, өз кодыңды таба алмай қаласың.
Oh, it's a Rubik's Cube movie.
Я найду твоего сына, найду. Yeah?
This is a road movie. I thought it was a Rubik's Cube movie.
Тоқтағасын айтты.
Oh, it's Bleak. Okay.
Нужно? Она не нужна. Добра нет, да, Тамара? Нет. Добра нет, Тамара.
No such thing as what?
Оно не нужно.
Well, there's guns. That's a feature of most fun movies, supposedly. So it's sort of about being sad and tortured. All right, I'm in. It looks almost as good as the Minecraft movie. Though I do have to say, I don't love that it said it won't let me look away. Because the Minecraft movie will let me look away really the whole time. You can actually look at your phone the whole time during the Minecraft movie and get the same experience. So, I have mixed feelings based on that one quote. I think you're still allowed to look away. It said I'm not allowed to, so I just don't know if that's for me. Though I don't see any movies, I do only watch trailers. Yes, I'm aware. That's why I'm a trailer expert. Murderbot. Is this a Google? Did they Google just movie title? Did they put this is a ChatGPT movie, right? Murderbot? This is from Apple TV Plus. The plus is for all of the additional shows you watch after Severance. Oh. Should probably just have maybe a minus, Apple minus. How long did it take you guys to realize this stream is nothing but utter nonsense and sheer buffoonery? For you, it took 3 years. Damn, have I even been streaming 3 years? Not quite, but you're getting close. Well, dude, Steve, I'm sorry it took that long. For me, I'm still actually pretty convinced I'm doing serious work here, so. Difference of opinion. Let's watch Murderbot.
I am a security unit, or SEC unit. I was built to protect and obey humans, and humans are idiots. But now that I've hacked my programming, I can do whatever I want, as long as they don't find out.
Now, let's talk security. We need you to select a SEC unit to take on the mission. This is the newest model available.
What's the one behind it?
That's a refurbished model.
Oh, look at it.
Is this an AI movie? Is this the first one? Or the millionth one? Anyway, sorry, let's keep watching.
That piece of crap. Oh, wait, that's me.
Which one's the least expensive? That one, but you get what you pay for.
True.
Wouldn't be so creepy if it didn't stand so still. Shh, you can hear us. We can't.
I could. I just didn't care. I was watching the entertainment channels on the company's satellites. I've watched 7,532 hours of content. Shows like The Rise and Fall of Sanctuary Moon.
Did you sleep with that bot? Stars, Captain.
Oh, what now? Run!
Oh,
stay calm. It'll be okay.
I didn't know that's a face.
Yeah, it's kind of a sweet face.
Stop staring at me.
I wasn't. Stop staring at me.
Oh, he's just a guy.
I have been noticing some anomalies with the SEC unit.
Uh-oh.
And when I plugged into its system, the unit was already rogue.
It calls itself Murderbot.
How's private? It's a killing machine.
Murderbot?
Can you stop calling it Murderbot? It's terrifying.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's what it calls itself, so I am just being respectful.
Do you think we can trust it?
It seems like it's going through something.
Eye contact.
What the hell? You could have killed me.
There was a chance, yes. But everything turned out fine.
I like how much like AI it looks, but I don't like that they're getting fun with it and trying to tell like a remotely original story. You like the off-putting AI look, and you dislike the potentially unique storytelling elements. Yeah, I kind of would prefer it be a little bit more like the Minecraft movie, which looks like AI and feels like AI the whole time. That one was sort of in the middle for me, because at times I almost thought, oh, are they trying to do something funnier and tell an original story? Or are they trying to give me some AI slop? Because I would really like one or the other, and at this point I'm just accustomed to AI slop, so I guess I'll go with that. It did have some elements to it I like. It seems like a playful, original sci-fi premise? Original-ish? somewhat original. Vaguely original sci-fi premise, but with the look of every other streaming show in a way that does make it difficult for your eyes to kind of focus on anything particular in the frame. It's not that original. It's barely original. Yeah, and that barely original is kind of getting to me. I just, at this point, just, commit to... If it was more like one of those trailers where they're like, what if Star Wars had to cast a Family Guy in it? And it's just kind of a single frames as the camera slowly zooms in on like Stewie as a stormtrooper, while a completely monotone voice says this is Stewie but as a stormtrooper. That would be more my taste. It's pretty depressing, Youngblood. I just like what I like, dude. Alright, let's keep going. Love plus volume 4 of Love, Death, and Robots. Predator, Killer of Killers. Whoa. You can kill a killer? If you're a predator? Oh my god, this could be huge. Let's find out. Oh, we'll watch The Devil's Sword after this, Live with Sleazy, sorry.
Now. It's time I tell you.
Okay, we'll also watch Cop in Half.
About the monster.
Jeez.
We must kill it, or it will kill us all.
No, it'll only kill the killers. I've been misled. I thought this was a killer of killers. Rate it 0 to 5. The last one was 3.5-ish stars of Murderbot. That I think it was an extremely fair score for Murderbot. How about Killer of Killers, a Predator story? Ooh, that's an even stronger title possibly. A Predator Journey, Killer of Killers. I don't know, whatever. Seems like it's in that style that movies are in now. You mean cartoons? The stop motion-y, we dropped a couple frames out of this? Whoever figured out that for some reason that looks cool was the genius of animation of our time. Because everybody else was like, should we keep these frames in? We generated them. And only one guy had the courage to say, take out half those frames. It'll look stylish. And then everyone had the courage to do that forever since then. Truly brave. I have no problem with that style. Who directed that? Killer of, or what studio is doing this? Who is the killer of the killers? Predator, Killer of Killers. Dan Trachtenberg. Okay. Who also directed Predator Badlands, Prey, and 10 Cloverfield Lane. So sure. Dan Trachtenberg. I'm unfamiliar with Dan Trachtenberg. There's also an action Predator this year. We're getting so many Predators. Okay. Speaking of killers, we now need to watch... Well, we'll end on The Devil's Sword. Because I'm a little concerned Cop and a Half could hurt you all. So we'll have our dessert last with The Devil's Sword. And first you have to eat this healthy serving of, I'm assuming, spoiled vegetables with Cop and a Half New Recruit. Fuck it, we'll do 6. We can even do Tron Ares. I don't know what that is, but it sounds Greek, and I celebrate the Greek people and their computers.
This is a city in chaos.
I have no choice but to postpone this year's Harvest Valley Festival.
The city needs me.
You're not a cop.
Why'd you make me hall monitor?
You made that sash yourself.
Oh, that guy still.
We have a nutcase out there who thinks that he is a comic book villain. We have to catch this bandit for the Harvest Valley Festival next week. I think we need some fresh eyes on this.
Karina Foley.
Oh, that's half a cop, dude.
Universal Pictures presents.
Oh, but it's with a whole cop.
Like a kid's toy to me.
Carbon fiber blades, composite body. This is no kid's toy.
An all-new movie.
How did you know where to find me? And why do you look like you just rolled out of a low-budget buddy cop movie?
Do you normally take valuable evidence out for breakfast?
Oh, I love that line read.
You take the entrance. I've got your flank covered.
She fucking got his ass.
Hard right!
Well done, kid.
Did you smile?
Now this is that Minecraft quality I'm looking for.
I'm probably gonna need a badge and a gun.
Cop and a Half, new recruit.
Anything exciting happen in your world today? Nah, just an average day. Right.
Damn.
On DVD and digital.
Movie's so good, all these other movies are just rushing in to promote themselves over the trailer for it. It's probably the best trailer we've seen today, Cop and a Half. The best one, that one was the most like the Minecraft movie, so I really liked it. That's your new standard? For me, the new standard is it the Minecraft movie? That's how you get a 5 stars. And then scaling down from there is like the Minecraft movie. Trent is truly 13 years old. Dude, I'm just so young that my taste is straight Nickelodeon. Though I do sometimes get this sort of uneasy sense. 2.5 stars. Correct, actually. That's correct, chat. There's only 2.5% like the Minecraft movie. But that's a good score. I think that's not a great score. Oh, it's a sequel. Was the first one Cop Half? Half Cop? And then they added a 1 to make it a sequel? Because they should have just added a half. Technically, the sequel, if Cop and a Half is the sequel, I feel like the first one should have just been Half Cop. And then the sequel is Cop. Because you're going up by integers of 5. Everything you said was so disappointing just now. I feel like we should just move on. All right, because we are ending on The Devil's Sword. The Devil's Sword by... Uh-oh. I can't say this title out loud. Because I feel like it'll surprise people, so... It's by a production company whose name you'll see in a second.
Bangkitlah Banyu Jaga.
Banyu Jaga. Untuk apa kau datang lagi?
Adu kekuatan.
Banyu Jaga.
Whoa, look at this guy.
Mandala.
Oh, damn.
Bangsat. Mereka bertekad untuk menghancurkan semua pendekar-pendekar dari golongan.
Oh, getting eaten by a cage of people. Oh my God.
Siapa yang tidak ingin merajai seluruh jagat persilatan dengan memiliki golok setan itu?
Siluman buaya.
Biarkan aku menikmati yang satu ini dulu. Satu jantan, satu betina.
There's also sex? Oh shit, you know there is.
Aku selalu hadir dimanapun ada kekerasan yang tanpa alasan.
Oh my God.
Setinggi-tingginya
laser hands?
Tetapi masih berujung.
Laser crocodile? Multi-dimensional sword? Turkish Star Wars vibes for sure. A thing I know about as a young child. I'm torn because it wasn't that much like the Minecraft movie. But I'll be real, I did enjoy it. Yeah, because that's the worst standard to try to keep for a movie ever. Do I need to have a new standard? Does it need to be how much like the movie The Devil's Sword is it when I measure how good a movie is? Just look in your heart and ask, did I enjoy this film? And in what ways did it resonate with me? and then translate that into a 5-star rating system. Well, anyway, we got comments that I forgot to hit. How long is his community service for? I think that might have been about Chris. How long is your community service? No, you're the one who's doing community service, and you still got a lot left. 5 stars. The Academy's going nuts.
We did it, Joe.
The Academy loves how well that did. I keep the Oscars around just in case anything is worthy of one. Smart. But we don't have to wait a whole year. This AI telling humans how they will win. With the murder robots. You should interview the Jack Black Minecraft movie posable toy. Oh yeah, I gotta show this off. Not Case's brother pointed this out to Case. Jack Black Minecraft movie toy. Come on, where is it? There it is. Look at this masterpiece. Look at this thing. Boom. Let's get a close-up on this. Yeah. This is what they bring to the movies, and you buy a seat for it. You put it next to it. That's part of the memes that we are doing about the Minecraft movie. Look at his fucking crotch. It's just boom right there. Jeans fit different for aught/90s movie stars. That's how jeans used to fit. It's not how jeans are on a human ever. Youngblood. That's a toy. A realistic toy. That's how Jack Black's crotch is. Are you trying to body shame Jack Black for having a crotch like this with extreme definition? He just does. It's a strong thigh gap. I mean, he's gained. Yeah, he's like not a slim dude, but he works out his legs a lot. Now he's got a really good thigh gap. And I respect that personally. I don't know why you're so against it, Chris. Okay, well, I don't really... There's just no point in me even trying to pierce the veil of miasma of stupidity surrounding you. Excuse me? With respect, Youngblood, I think you have brain damage. All right, well, I think the thigh gap is strong, and I think the trailers are done. Okay. Nice. I ended with a really good rhyme, and that's why we get out of here for the day, because you do, in fact, know what it is. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Oh, good, it's Jake. Ah! Kind of remind me of that other guy I was talking to. Those movie star good looks you got rocking, Jake. What? Okay. The clapping does scare him. I didn't like it. No thanks. No thank you. Do you like the music? Yeah, it scared you at first? At first it scared me, but... He's good. That guy's good. Okay, are you ready to watch internet videos? No! Oh. Now I'm ready. Okay. Soft music for Jake. I'm standing on a pillow. That doesn't do much for you. It looks like it's just gonna make you slip. Keeps my feet soft. Okay. Whatever. Nothing too adult for Jake. This features an Alexa, so how crazy could it be? It's Amazon approved. Let's see what we got.
Hey Alexa, I want you to fucking fart for me.
I think you just whispered to me. From now on, when you whisper, I will whisper back.
Oh, you're
You
a
can
dirty
always say,
bitch.
turn
Oh
off
my
whisper
God.
mode.
Oh my God, Alexa,
I'd rather.
fart for me.
Okay, here's big fart.
Oh shit. Oh.
That was a deep one.
Oh yeah.
Shall I play another fart sound?
Yeah, give me another one. Come on.
Oh.
That was.
No! You didn't like that? Ah! No! Oh good, he likes, we brought him back. I didn't like it! That was the bubble guts? That was the shitting your pants. That's when it gets wet enough, it's no longer a fart sound, it's a shit sound. Stop it! Everybody poops, Jake, even you. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I've seen that video before, not that exact one. I've seen that genre video where you whisper to Alexa to tell it to fart. But that one got a little deeper with it. That one was well paced. A solid example of the genre. There's a whole genre. There's more. Probably. It's probably a lot of those. Okay, here's street interviews.
Really sorry. I came all the way from Scotland. I thought the Leafs were going to win. 2 games they lost. It must have been the fact that the guys were so overwhelmed at the size of my massive fucking tit. They lost concentration. I am sorry. They let me sit on the bench. That's why they lost tonight. They were overcome by Scottish pheromones. They didn't know what they were doing.
Why? Why what? Why is it like that? This is pretty normal. This is pretty normal for internet videos. What are your internet videos? Cat remixes? What? Cat remixes? Your social media feed is, it's entirely cat remixes? Like the music? Remixed with other animals? Dog cat? Bird cat?
This.
Okay, well today we're gonna try some other types of things out. Like the cats are DJs? DJ cat? Ah! Stop it, Jake, it's just a graphic. Alright, let's keep going.
This is the shocking moment a runaway indoor train smashed into diners drinking coffee in a mall in Thailand. Terrified shoppers screamed as the out-of-control vehicle plowed into tables and chairs, narrowly missing a couple enjoying their drinks. Shocked mothers carried their children off the ride following the crash.
What? Was it on rails? I gotta see this again.
This is the shocking moment a runaway indoor train smashed into diners drinking coffee in a mall in Thailand.
It's in Thailand. It's escaped Cleveland. Escaped containment.
Tables and chairs, narrowly missing a couple enjoying their drinks. Shocked mothers carried their children off the ride following the crash.
What is that driver doing? Look at him, he's just frozen. It doesn't adjust the whole time. Watch the driver.
Smashed into diners drinking coffee in a mall in Thailand.
He's still steering. What does it mean?
Screamed as the out-of-control vehicle plowed into.
Thailand has too much hype. Apparently. Was that train on tracks at some point? I don't know. Ah! It's fine. No, don't. Do not touch your nose. Cows. You might like this. It's pet related. It's like a really big cat with hooves, if you think of it that way. It's a cow.
Oh, you found your moo. Good job. Where'd that come from? Oh, wow.
I don't understand. Is that supposed to be the noise it's actually making?
Oh, you found your...
Is that really... Am I expected to believe that that's the noise that cow is making? Yep. That's how they sound. Haven't you heard? Cow goes... Why did that moo sound sexy? That's a question for you, propaganda. Not to call you up. Okay, he's getting more comfortable with it. Horse girl. What does that mean? Uh-oh, guys. You're not going to like this. This is from Live and Sleazy. I'm going to call you out before this one, Live and Sleazy. So at least you know what's coming. But I just suspect chat's going to hate this. Not to try to influence things.
Baby, money, fame, and power really changed me. And maybe there is more to life than farming on a daily.
You like that one? Cat horse. It wasn't a cat. Cat horse. And they say cat horse. What about it was a cat? Ears. Kind of a good song. Cat horse song. It's more of a cat person. Just trying to figure out how they can afford to travel across the country. Well, it's Horse Girl. They have a strong TikTok presence. Over 13.3k subscribers. Who knows what their Patreon is like? For instance, VIP Very Important Pony.
Baby, money, fame, and power really changed
Oh, that's the song we were just listening to. Horse Cat. It said the name is Horse Girl, Jake, just so you know. She really is playing Coachella. She really is playing Coachella. Oh, is Horse Girl like a big deal? Horse Girl's playing... How hard is it to play Coachella? This is making me reassess. Horse Girl and Okay. I guess Horse Girl's popular. Jesus. Jake, can you solve this CAPTCHA for me, please? This is too much for me. Oh God, it's 2 H's. For horse. And another H for cat. We did it. Impossibly loud. I like it. Lick, lick, meow. Okay, Jake. Sarah Jessica Parker became... Okay. That's all... Okay. No, that's the girl with the horse face. That's Horse Girl. There's more. We're not doing another Horse Girl song. All right, what's this guy got to say? Let's go back to humans.
When was the last time you heard someone say that something that they say can change almost everything on Earth and solve almost all the problems on Earth? Well, you haven't, right? So you probably should pay a lot of close attention to the person who says that. And I know some people say, like, love, just have kindness, everyone should be kind. Well, those aren't specific actionable steps. I'm telling you, if you eat only fruit forever, and if everyone eats only fruit forever, then we can solve almost all the problems on Earth, and it will cause all the problems to be solved practically, and you don't have to deal with issues anymore because it's good!
Who's that guy that everybody posts on Twitter now? Dan Henschel? Is that his name? Guy does the baby stuff. I don't fucking know. Whoa. I don't know. Okay, that's fair, actually. Anyway, I'm a little worried that might inspire a genre of basically that. Though I guess just the general sort of degradation of everything has already inspired a genre of just... I'm mentally ill and I'm doing it online. Anyway, like I could actually be mentally ill, in which case my heart goes out to him, I suppose. But probably he could also just be a guy kind of doing that as a gimmick. It's fun to know that both of those possibilities are... Maybe the second one's a little more likely, actually. High fructose nut joke. Let's do two more. Let's do two more. Hey, this is a cat thing. This is right. This is for you, Jake. Cat robot. Okay. They actually turned down Coachella. Well, maybe. Are they as popular as Horse Girl? Yeah. Oh. Well, yeah, maybe. They easily could be. What the fuck am I looking at there? Okay. Let's end on this clip of Super Password. It's 2 minutes long. But it could be a winner. Like Horse Girl. Or the Cats and the Theremins. This is cat robot. That's what happens inside whales when they talk. There's a bunch of those cats. Jake likes cats. Remixes. Okay, here's a Super Password.
Okay, $300 from Michael. Teresa, our champion, is at the score. She will.
Oh,
and you get the magic toaster. It's good that you get to watch this one, Pat. Okay. So you push that down. The word is inside there. We'll show the folks at home what the cash word is. And you have 3 chances to communicate that to Michael. And we're ready for clue number 1.
Swaggart.
Pirate. Clue number 2.
Swaggart?
Yvette.
That's a very good clue. Try another clue.
Oh, disqualified.
Too bad. Too bad.
Swaggart?
Now what do we do?
And then just the word.
Throw it out. Okay, then what do we do?
I'll take the $3. You broke your toaster.
Oh. I broke the toaster in a million pieces.
Oh, we're sorry.
We just continue?
We're so sorry.
What did he think would happen?
High technology. Oh, give me that. I can fix this for Christ.
Oh, Jimmy Swagger was the TV evangelist.
Let me show you how we do this here for Christ. There's another. I can do this. I did 9 years of fixing things out here.
We're getting more Minecraft energy
The man
today.
is a professional. If anybody can think, there, it's perfect. Here, now play it.
All right.
Play it. There's the chat, and we just
Give
play
me
it there.
another word.
We'll be back in just a moment. The next time the cash order will be worth $4,000. But Edie said the word. Change partners, gang. Change partners. Edie, Teresa, quick. Over there. Hurry. Quick. We'll be back. I know what we're going to do.
More?
I don't want you to be worried. Our Cracker Jack staff over there came rushing in and said, "Ha ha, Bert, we were prepared. We have a new magic
Is he going to break this one too? Because now we want to see it break.
Okay, everybody's eyes went, whoa. All right, if you're ready to go, here's a $300 puzzle. Teresa, you are behind. Michael has $300 if you're going to catch up. Now is the
Break it.
time. Edie and Pat given the clues. Here comes the first word of that puzzle.
Oh. He didn't keep doing the bit. It was almost a 10. I like the fire now. Okay. $300 before tariffs. Wow. Pre-inflation $300, tariffless $300. You could buy a house with that back then. Wow. You couldn't really. Oh. Okay, we'll let Jake kind of dance his way out of here. The show is on Buzzer every day. Every day? Well, I guess there's a probably pretty massive catalog of game shows for the Buzzer Network, but that's a classic apparently. All right, that'll do it for today. We'll hit some more of these videos on Friday. Jake, thanks for keeping it together. My pillow, help. Jake, that pillow is gonna make you slip one of these days. Jake, stop. I don't want you out of a tumble. Okay. Don't worry, I'm not gonna slip. I'm not gonna slip. Don't build it up and then not slip. Am I gonna slip? I'm not gonna slip. Don't worry about it. Oh, no, I'm just kidding. What's up, my name's Chad. Remix. Hi, Chet. Hello, it's your boy, Chef Man. Chet. Shit, I got my name wrong. I said Chef, but it's Chef. Well, maybe I should try out Chef? No, that's a little confusing. I think you can just stay with Chet. A big old beef and cheddar. And I think I'm doing the speed through today. I think I finally get to fucking do the speed run of the news. I think you've done it before. Thoughts on Epic Universe? I've seen a couple clips. I've heard the lines are extremely themed. Let's say Epic Universe speed run. Is there a quick one? Epic Universe 15 minutes. I explored Dark Universe at Epic Universe. Okay, all these people are at Epic Universe.
I can't believe I'm saying this. Welcome to Dark Universe.
I can't believe he's saying. Whoa, that actually looks pretty good. Look at that dark castle. A fire windmill? Killing the monster daily? Tamtran, thank you for the 28 months.
This is Universal's world of monsters and science experiments. It's creepy, it's cinematic, and it is unlike any other world here at Epic Universe.
Okay. Let's just jump around a little bit. That's fun.
Such a good time that it's like, I don't know, it's just cool to see.
Curse of the
It's cool
Werewolf.
that everybody's here and experiencing it.
Curse of the Windmill.
Together.
Curse
A really big head. I know this looks ridiculous.
of the Hat.
I don't
And
care.
of course,
I'll send you
Curse
emails,
of the
updates.
Entrance Shot. Shoutouts to the Pew2. The Pew2? Channel is called the Pew2. That we were just watching. Whatever that. The Pew2. Okay, well, whatever. Are you gonna go? I think Kendall and I are gonna go, but probably not for a minute because we were just in Florida. He was literally wearing a hat on a hat. That's very true, Card King. It's a bar? That whole park is a bar? No, one of the things that they showed was a bar. Can you drink outside? Like it's Epcot? Maybe? How to Train Your Dragon animatronics. Okay. Epic Universe. How to Train Your Dragon animatronics. Oh, that's the thing I keep seeing clips of. Oh, it's the same guy.
Oh man, it is
the Pew2.
Beautiful. Olive Burke is absolutely so excited for all of us.
It's a coaster. Whoa! It's robots. Oh my God, there's so many dragons to train. There's that guy. There's a little boat.
The first thing that jumps off the page is just the theming.
Oh my God, there's lines.
I'm so excited about a ton of time.
The
today.
Curse of the Snow
we have
one.
enough time. I get
The
to
Curse of this
try to
guy's
not embarrass
line.
myself.
They've got a windmill in the back there too.
It'd be really nice.
Can't, maybe you can see it behind chat.
Yeah, I'll see
There's
it
a
behind
windmill in the back there. They better have the world's largest carousel. Do they? His beard game is better than mine? Yes, but not mine. They said your name, not my name, which is Chef. Chet. You can pet Toothless. That's the main dragon case. Keep up, man. God. Okay, well, that's fun. I'll be there someday, but not soon enough to make a big deal out of me getting to be one of the first people there. And that's the metric of what gets you excited, Case? Early access? No, I just mean by the time I go, it might not be that novel, but I do plan on going eventually. I do also think, I feel like from my experiences more recently going to theme parks, I feel like Universal might be a little ahead of the curve, like over Disney. I don't know if that's controversial, but whenever I go on their new stuff, it feels a little more like they're trying. Though I did like the Guardians, the newish Guardians roller coaster at Disney quite a bit. But I don't know. Sometimes when I see the newer Universal stuff, I'm like, Disney, you're supposed to be the one with all the money who does the inventive things. Times change, Case. I think Disney's a whole other world, so I can only imagine what the tariffs are like on it. They're probably paying 200% tariffs because they got to come in off planet, you know? Great point. Okay. Let's see what stories we've got today. What music do you want for your news roundup, chat? Burp music. That won't do. Can't wait for the Invisible Man actor to lose their shit, strip down, and start running through the park naked, shouting, "You can't see me." Or John Cena could do that. Or they could do it together. Tag team. So many options for this exciting new park. Truly. God, I have so many tabs open. Okay, let's settle my tabs down. I'm soothing my tabs. And now let's open a bunch of other tabs so that chat can run us through all these stories. Psychor just shared a Horse Girl story. Oh my God. Horse Girl's taking over everything. If putting a silly thing on your face makes you famous, then how come I'm not famous yet? Well, you don't do a good job. You don't do it like Horse Girl, man. She does it way fucking cooler. Face it, my man. That does sound right. That does sound correct, unfortunately. Okay, this is like 10 stories, so this should be enough-ish. Oh, something about buttholes? Okay, we'll end on this butthole one. Chat, there's a lot of stories here, so you gotta kind of choose your... You gotta burn through these bad boys. Choose your words carefully. I will be a man of concision. Concise. Yes. Get me burp rap. Can I play burp rap? No, you can't play burp rap. You can play a classic rock trap beat behind you. How about that? That was my second choice. Was butt rock rap. Let's torture the audience with some butt rock rap behind this news. Yeah, sounds about right. I turned it way down on your behalf, Chet. I'm Chet. Why are you forgetting your name today? There's just so much news to get through. My brain is already overtaxed. In a stunning U-turn, Trump walks back tariffs. Okay, we learned all about that U-turn earlier. U-turn? U-turn. Doing my best. There's a lot to read. Meet Ronan, the landmine sniffing rat that set a unique world record for sniffing mines as a rat. Isn't that a record on its own? No, that's apparently normal. It must have set some other kind of record. What the fuck? This shit's blowing my mind. A landmine sniffing rat in Cambodia has set a new world record by becoming the first rodent in the world to uncover more than 100 mines and other war remnants. So it was for sniffing mines. Nice. I mean, what else would it have been for? I don't know. Am I okay? Chep's doing great. I'm good? Chet? If you need a break, just tell me. I am fine. Okay. Trump signs executive order on water pressure to restore shower freedom. We saw that earlier, I believe. Is that a thing that you read earlier? We mentioned it, yes. The water no longer drips. Now it drops. Oh, finally I can get a drop water shower. For too long, my water shower has not been putting out water. That's a fully separate issue, Chet. Shoot, they're not fixing that for me? Because it's putting out some weird stuff. Goos and sometimes bugs. That's a separate, call a plumber. Government doesn't do fucking anything for me. Her horse girl is a half human, half horse, and a full musician. How she went from farm to Coachella. Farm fed music. Oh my god, there's our own horse. How come Mick Horsler doesn't do anything other than be the size of a building? That's his only ability currently. If you increase water pressure for a shower, buy a Speakman shower head. I can't recommend it enough. My shower is not that strong, but it seems fine. Maybe you wouldn't have to shower twice a day, Case, if you had a stronger shower. Anyway, there's Horse Girl. You might know her as the girl with the horse face. Or maybe she's not the only one you know. You know what I'm fucking saying, bro. Down in my house. Wouldn't kick a horse girl out of bed. Nothing. No, nothing for any of that shit. The German musician and DJ goes by the name Stella Stallion. I thought it was Horse Girl. Identifies as a half horse, half human, both on and off stage. She's hitting the scene in 2022. She's taking the electro dance world by storm with songs like My Barn, My Rules and Material Horse. Wait a minute, she identifies as half horse? Isn't that like every joke that conservative comics have told for the last decade? She's living the dream of doing that type of thing. Of making that, yep. Case didn't appreciate Chet's Godfather reference with the horse head in bed. You didn't like how smart I am? You know, I love how smart you are, Chet. Thank you, finally. A little bit of recognition. Oh, my song ended. Don't worry, there's more southern hip-hop rock rap. Oh, this is good stuff. She is farming conservative media. She's every type of farm you can imagine. She's doing all the farm stuff because she owes horse. What the yes, take my privacy. The Last of Us renewed for season 3 by HBO after glowing season 2 reviews. Is season 2 currently out? Am I supposed to be watching a thing every Sunday or something? I thought it wasn't out yet. Am I missing out? Are we fucking missing out on the cultural conversation? How are we supposed to have water cooler talk? Oh, it's not out yet. Thank God, because otherwise, what will we talk about at the water cooler? I don't think that still happens. I think being part of the conversation now is just maybe posting on Twitter. That's just, no, I'll be at the water cooler discussing this show. Just like I've been discussing Severance? Are you okay? Yes! Okay. Alaska's only woman is nearly 3 inches tall. All right, chat, I think you've lost the ability to read. No, let me try again. Alaska woman's nearly 3-inch mouth gape breaks world record. There we go, I found it. That's crazier than the first thing you said. 3-inch mouth gape. What the fuck?
I kind of have always known that I have a very tall mouth. As a little kid, I had 7 siblings, and as kids do, we used to put stuff in our mouths all the time. And it always confused me when people were like, oh, light bulbs are, don't put them in your mouth, they get stuck. But they never got stuck in my mouth. Regular mandarin orange. And people look at that and they think, that's something that really exists. I wonder if I can do that.
Holy hell. I don't want to object to Traga her, but damn. Is that even sexual? Obviously, it's a mouth thing and there's a lady. There's no choice but for it to be sexual. What's this guy doing? Sorry, this is unrelated. Unrelated. Is he gonna survive?
Yes.
You got it, man. There's 2 left.
20 seconds left.
I can't tell actually.
Go!
That man proved us all wrong. Yep. I guess if I saw a table of a bunch of rubber water bottles and that guy walked up to me and said, I'm gonna pop all of these in around a minute, I'd be like, don't? Yeah, and he proved you wrong. Good for him. You think he and the mouth lady are dating? Because they're both good at mouth? Is mouth a skill? Yes, very much so. I know that I don't want to make things too sexy, but he could inflate your balls and then she could put that blown up ball that he blew up in his mouth. Inflate your human balls? Yeah, you could blow into your balls and they get huge. And then she could put your whole distended nutsack into, she could fit the whole thing in her mouth. I don't want to get too graphic. That's both nonsensical and way too graphic, chat. I'm trying to imagine how they interact. And that's what you came up with? They blow up your balls and she puts them in her mouth. He blows up my balls. But not sexually. But then sexually. Okay, chat, enough. He can blow you so hard. He could, dude. He could blow my penis probably like off my body. He could like turn my penis into one of those like pressure rockets. And it could shoot up into the sky. I don't think you understand anything about human anatomy. Well, I'm a news guy, Case. I don't claim to be a scientist. Shoot, I do, don't I? Yes! Oh yeah. Okay, well anyway. Wife of bassist shot by cops, booked for attempted murder. Oh, it's a little less fun than the mouse stuff. The wife of Weezer bassist Scott Schreiner was shot by cops during a wild chase in LA. What? TMZ has learned, and she was booked for attempted murder. She got shot and booked for murder? And the band Weezer's involved? I've not heard of this. I guess they're not involved. They're maritally involved, but not involved in the shooting. That is, well, yeah. California Highway Patrol and LAPD officers responded to a hit and run Tuesday afternoon on a freeway winding through the Eagle Rock neighborhood of Los Angeles. Oh my God. I know people who live in Los Angeles. We're currently in Los Angeles, Jet. Damn. You never think it can happen to you until you live in Los Angeles. Mouth is a very Mike shot by cops in charge with crime. That checks out archetypal skill. I'm glad that everybody's kind of brain is working like mine today, because I understand what you're putting down, Mazabel. It was about the story, but might have had a few typos in it. It's a haiku? Fuck, I missed the haiku. Mouth is a very... Nah, I can't keep up. Oh, I see. I hit the wrong button. Mouth is a marketable skill. There we go. That's fine. We got that from the first one. We did? Oh yeah, I did. Okay, the suspect stripped off some of his clothing. The wife of Weezer bassist Scott Schreiner was shot by cops. Okay, I got to read the whole thing because I'm so confused. The wife of Weezer bassist Scott Schreiner was shot by cops during this wild chase. The LAPD responded to a hit and run in the Eagle Rock area. The suspects fled the scene on foot. One bailed out of his vehicle, climbed over a freeway embankment, and ended up on a residential street. The suspect stripped off some of his clothing, trying to blend into the neighborhood. It didn't work. As cops secured the area, officers went into the backyard of a house where the suspect had fled. Scott's wife, Jillian Lauren, emerged from the couple's house next door, gun in hand. It's unclear what she was. Oh, so she wasn't doing the car chase. Officers yelled at her to drop the weapon, but cops say she ignored multiple commands, and LAPD says she then pointed her weapon at officers. They fired, striking her shoulder. She ran back into the house. 30 minutes later, Lauren and her babysitter emerged from the house with their hands up and surrendered to cops. What? Huh. Law enforcement tells TMZ Lauren was taken to a hospital and treated for non-life-threatening gunshot wounds. Is this her?
Heart.
Oh, that's her. Okay. Everybody... Wait, the original suspect was apprehended. The other two are on the loose. Lauren has led a colorful life. She wrote a book called Some Girls, My Life in a Harem, which chronicles her time as a guest of the Prince of Brunei. Wow, Weezer living quite a lifestyle. So she came out... Sounds kind of odd. Why... Was she like, get off my property, cops, or something? Yeah, I mean, I don't want to immediately cast doubt on all sides. It just doesn't super make sense why she would do that. Proof those gun lessons ain't worth shit when fighting a gigantic government. The only thing that can stop a bad guy who's almost nude is a good girl threatening to shoot the cops. Isn't that the saying? No, Chet, that's not the saying. Well, anyway, we're listening to Weezer right now. No, this is just generic YouTube butt rock. This is not Weezer. Unfortunately. Oh, these freaking sites and their ad blocks. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to pick up the pace because I got places to be. A new G-spot has been discovered and it's even more difficult to find? What the fuck? The first one's impossible. You know, if you couldn't beat Dark Souls, good luck with Bloodborne. Bloodborne is easier than Dark Souls, Case. Get it together, man. Now who's not making sense? It turns out you should have spent less time searching for the seemingly elusive G-spot and more time exploring the Cove Zone? Sounds like cuck with a V. Just because it starts with CU doesn't mean it sounds like another word. It's the J23 spot? It's a narrow target? God damn it. Shot by cops and charged with the crime, the American story. Yeah, that does sound like what happened there. The term, which was coined in 2014, has been overshadowed by the supposed holy grail of sexual pleasure, the Gothenburg spot. But 2025 is the year of the Cub Zone, and it'll hit its climax. Well, where the fuck is it? If you don't have a clue, then you're not alone. It stands for, the Cub Zone stands for clitoris, urethra, and vaginal wall. That's so much of the vagina. How is it so hard to find? Especially, rather than a certain spot, there's an entire area to play with. And yet I still can't find it? Sexpert Gigi Engel explains the Cub is located where we would typically think the G-spot is located. It's in the same fucking spot? Why are vaginas so mysterious? My penis is incredibly easy to find. 'Cause it's big. Thank you. That's at least, you're so far away now, I cannot get a high five. Why did you move us so far apart? I thought we were boys. Just hit everything? Well, it's gotta be hard, there must be more to it. You can't just fish around in there and assuming you're hitting it. That's what I already do. That's what every guy does. I'm just glad anyone can be shot by the cops. That's true, even big old celebrities. Finding the G-spot is harder than Elden Ring? Is Elden Ring harder or easier than the other games? I'm not sure. G-spot and Gape Talk, welcome to Ben. This is the news roundup where we pull no punches, but we do pull our fingers in a come hither motion and just pray. That's all I know about it. You should know more than that, honestly. You're like almost 40. So if you reach up inside the vagina and you hook up a finger, oh, you called it, Case, towards the belly button, that whole area, if you move your hands around, it's in that zone. This is like the sex advice my cousin gave me when he was 12. Jesus. I had a very fucked up cousin who watched HBO after hours. She adds that what people refer to as the G-spot is not, okay, well, that's what we already know. How do you find it? For the person who's touching this area, your fingers will be in the vagina, hooking your fingers gently towards the belly button. It will feel like grooves in a walnut. When you'll know you're right there, place you can experiment with different pressures and sensations to see what your partner enjoys. Or just say you're really good at it, and then when they don't like it, say, people always like this. That's the worst advice, Chet. Now that works for me. The girl's always like, oh, you're right, I do like it. Chet, stop offering advice. Are you saying that doesn't work for me? I suspect it doesn't actually work for you, Chet. Dang it. Why is everybody misleading me? Oh, is this it? I think this is the symbol for the, I think this is the symbol for the aliens from Halo. So they must know where it is. Sensation you'll feel is unlike clitoral stimulation. It's less intense and a deeper sensation, but obviously it's going to be very different for everybody. We'll wait for this article to be read on the newest episode of Taxi Cab Confessions. Oh my god, they're going to tell you what other zones give us sexual pleasure. This is the story that keeps on giving. And giving and giving and giving and giving. While the Cub Zone is set to trend this year, other areas can bring some mind-blowing orgasms too. For instance, the supermarket. I can make my girl come just by taking her to CVS? What am I doing wrong? I already do that. No, I think they mean something else. Well, then why'd they show that picture? For some people, it's very painful. Wait, what? What is? Cervical orgasms? That should be no problem for me. When the vagina is fully, completely filled and the penis hits the back of the cervix. Some people, they really like it. AKA everybody. Boom. I forgot again. You're miles away. So size do matter. And hitting them back walls does be good. It just depends on the partner, I think. For some people, it's painful. It's not their thing. There's also the A spot, which Gigi says is via anal sex. That's just your ass. Is A just for ass? Yeah, the A spot is your whole ass. Nice. I know where that is. I'm familiar with that one, so kind of, sort of a sexpert, because I already knew that. Someone's gonna get coved and survived and spotted. How come in his scurvy, Robbie Williams diagnosed with 17th century disease? Like Robbie Williams, you may think of scurvy as a 17th century pirate disease. Well, bad news. He's got it. That's that story. Thank you. That's the pace we do need to be moving at. Oh yeah, because you still have to do a how-to or whatever. Okay. Billy McFarland's Firefest 2 permit only allows for a 12-hour listening party with 250 people? But how come all those TikTokers are going then? I feel like I've seen more than 250 saying they're going. Last week, Playa del Carmen became the second location to deny involvement with Fire Festival 2. Over the weekend, festival founder Billy McFarland and fellow organizers pasted documents on Instagram as proof they were working to lawfully host an event. In news that should surprise no one, however, the permit for said event appears to authorize little more than a multi-day listening party. It is very funny that he would get all this press. People would be like, I'm going to go to this ironically. And then it still is like a huge disaster where they're all stranded on an island and feel like they're going to die. Is that technically the experience they're paying for? I think yes. Yeah, it seems like he can do as bad of a job as he wants, because that's sort of the whole gimmick. But people will still be mad. I'm already mad. I'm mad at the lack of water already. And the beds are not what was promised. The event hasn't happened yet, but I'm already mad about it. And just know, when I'm invited, because it's the cool thing to go to, I'll be very pissed. They should hit the Cove. Free diagrams to the Cove zone for every Firefest participant. I think that'll set a really good tone for the event. Probably not. Well, it's what I would do. It's what I would do. And people say that my parties would have been good if they'd come. Apple reportedly flew in 5 plane loads of iPhones to dodge Trump's tariffs. 5? How many phones fit on a plane? Is that enough phones for the next 4 years? 5 plane loads? You can bring in a lot of phones on 5 planes. But probably, I don't think that's an effective long-term strategy. I'd rather go to Fart Fest 2, hosted by Amazon Alexa. Yeah, but you have to be right up to the Alexa because it's going to be whispering all night. That's the experience you pay for. Everybody brings their own Alexa. And they all listen to the farts all night long. Well, very forward thinking of Apple. Congratulations. That's why they're the biggest phone in the world. Biggest phone company. They probably have made the biggest phone. I mean, they'd be the one to do it. Allow ads? God damn it. What is the point of blocking these ads if I must allow them at all times? And also, how many times have I told the New York Post, fine, give me all the ads? The 5 most unique products we saw at LA's Biohacker Expo for muscle spasm bodysuits to an eye-opening aging test. This feels like it should be a video, and it might be. Stop the butt rock rap. Rap rock butt. 2 ads? We just gotta have some banter while these ads play so that we can watch this video. Okay. Did you piss this weekend at all? Did you piss at any point? Yes? Okay. Did you piss while playing a sport? Did you piss while seeing any movies? Is this how you do banter? You're being difficult. Let's see the top 5 things. It loaded. Thank God, because you're impossible to talk to.
Last week at the Biohackers World Expo, where the mission was clear. Fight aging with tech, supplements, and a whole lot of electricity.
Oh, it's an ad. I love that.
I tried dozens of products, but 5 really stood out, and some I'm still feeling. First, the Sky Power Suit. It looks like something out of a military training video. A 2-piece electromuscular stimulation suit that zaps your muscles into action. Sky claims it gives you the equivalent of a 2-hour gym workout in just 20 minutes. It uses electrical impulses to activate up to 90% of your muscle fibers at once. At first, the tingling sensation felt strange, but hours later, I could still feel the effects.
Wait,
you
the
can
tingling?
even wear it while watching TV. The suit sells for $2,450, but according to Sky's CEO, no one pays more than $2,300 with promotions, and that includes accessories, the app, and video classes. No subscription required. Next up,
Like
the Brain
stimulate the
Tap
cove by
headset.
accident
This device
propaganda.
looks like something Doc Brown would have invented, with an LED visor and headphones that play binaural beats and isochronic tones.
What?
The lights sync up to the audio to help promote relaxation. I slipped it on in the middle of a packed expo hall and still managed to unwind during a guided visualization. It retails for $797,
$700
and unlocking
for
over
lights
2,000
and a
brain
headphone?
fitness sessions will cost you $29.99 a month or $260 a year.
It's a subscription
then
service?
There's the Vibratech platform.
What?
I've used vibration plates before to help with recovery after running, but this one was next level. Sleek, black, with side lighting and
That's
a
gotta
compact
stimulate
design.
the Cove.
It felt far superior
This
to
is
the
a Howard
Thumper I
Stern
had at home.
episode.
At $3,800, it's a big investment, but for
It is
those
a
looking to
vibrating
increase
block?
blood flow, build muscle, and improve balance, it delivers. I also tried the Opticare AI, which takes photos of your eyes to assess how well you're aging. You rest
What?
your head against the machine, focus on a green dot, and it snaps a shot of each retina. I took the test twice because I didn't believe the results. It said I'm 4 years older than my peers. The machine isn't available for home use. It's meant for doctors and clinics, but the tech compares your images to a database of over 30 million retinal scans. And finally, the Ginfinity
they were done.
intracellular NAD test. NAD was a buzzword all weekends. It plays a crucial role in energy, metabolism, and DNA repair. I did a simple finger prick. The $198 at-home test revealed I was low on NAD. No surprise given levels drop with age, but there's a supplement for that and a lot of vendors ready to sell it. From electrified suits to eye scans to coenzyme analysis, this expo gave me a
Why is that vibrating thing so much? Does it stimulate the Cove? It might, if it's vibrating hard enough. You could get a little Cove action in there. I feel like I've seen those before in physical therapist's office, so I don't want to just dismiss it entirely, but standing on a vibrating platform for $4,000 isn't that appealing to me. Well, what about your cuds? Do you want to not stick your eye with a thing to find out how old you are? No, the eye took a picture. And the blood, and the other thing was the blood thing. Isn't that the same product that lady with the deep voice got canceled for? Yes. Oh, Kendall's leaving me a present. She just showcased a bag of cat shit and said, "Take this outside when you're done." And I will. Okay, should do an e-meter stream. How much is an e-meter? Maybe that's our next sub goal. I'd measure my thetans. All stream long, I see how much they go up and down. I thought they were going to talk about how they biohacked wolves. No. Instead, everything was way worse. One of them was an AI photo of your eyes that I'm sure they're selling for an absorbent fee. Yeah, but it works because the more eyes you put into it, the more accurate the technology becomes. Until pretty soon, it's generating eyes better than humans can generate eyes. Ages. Look, that's just how AI works, Case. Get with the times. We only have 2 more stories. Resume the butt rock. White Lotus creator Mike White fires back at composer who's quitting after Creative Clash. He didn't respect me. It was kind of a bitch move. But this is a straight up drama stream right now. Mike White he's mad at Cristobal Tapia, the Veer, who has a cooler name than Mike White. Sorry. The show's composer told the New York Times earlier this month he will not return over creative differences. But guess what Mike said? I honestly don't know what happened, except now I'm reading his interviews because he decides to do some PR campaign about him leaving the show. I don't think he respected me. He wants people to know that he's edgy and dark and I don't know, I like watch reality TV. We never really even fought. And he's a fake fucking friend. And I'm relating so hard to Mike White right now because you never fucking know who your real friends are. Sometimes you've been in a band with a guy for over 3 days and he won't return your texts. I really think you might be having a stroke, chat. I'm doing fine. It got so dark. There's a darkness around me. 1 second. Alexa, it's stream time. What, Kendall? I didn't. Oh, man. Sorry, we're having a light issue. 1 second. There we go. Now we're all good. What the fuck? Are you talking to some secret producer? I'm talking to my farting Alexa. And you're not even making it fart? All right. This is the last story before I'm just my ad blocker is off. I murdered my ad blocker. I swear to God, it's dead. There we go. Okay. God damn it, I told you it's done. Your butthole has had a very different role in your ancient past, a new study suggests. A new study may have helped a part of the enduring mystery of how animals evolved our buttholes. We take our anuses for granted, but some animals don't even have them. Or they disappear when needed, like sea walnuts. They are a pretty great solution that evolution has come up with for expelling waste, but they are not universal. Some animals, including the ancient beastie... Wait, what? There's an animal just called the ancient beastie? And it's this? You sure this isn't something somebody generated for like a game of D&D using Midjourney? This is a real thing. The mouth of a Saccharohitis, a creature from 530 million years ago that seems to be all butthole, actually. Apparently it's a real thing that didn't have an asshole but looks like one. That's insane. Never would have seen it coming. Anyway, if you call expelling your waste poop out of your mouth day after day living, that's what jellyfish and other animals do when possessing a sac-like gut. Oh, the people have to like barf up their guts and then squeeze the poop out? I never want, I agree, I'd prefer not to do that. People don't do that. Well, you know, like the animal peoples that have to do that, the little creatures that have to do that, that's sad for them. Having a butthole is a blessing from God. And every day I count my blessings. See if I can get 1 blessing in there, 2 blessings in there, 3. Hey, maybe I can get all 5 blessings in there. You know what I fucking mean? Talking about fisting my... Yeah, I understand. I didn't know you were into that. I'm just kidding. I don't do that. The team looked at the marine worm Xenobaki, the grappler, which has a gut with only one opening, through which it takes in food and expels waste. Well, now we're just rubbing it in. As seen here, a worm that can't even poop. How come the creatures that look the most like poop can't poop? Is that just a white turd? What the hell is even happening here? The secret way to the male cove zone? You think this thing is a cove zone? Maybe its whole body is a cove zone. While these animals do not have an anus, the males do have a gonopore through which they release sperm. Well, as long as they can still come. Sometimes you might not be able to poop, but just know you can still come. And that's beautiful. I love science, dude. That's why I'm a scientist. You said you're not. No, but I was misspoke. What I meant to say is I absolutely am. Well, we covered everything. That's all the news for the day. That's everything happening in the world. Yeah, you're covered now, chat. Don't worry. If somebody asks you what's up, now you can tell them exactly all 10 things happening. All 10 were pretty strong, but that doesn't mean I have to stay for a while. Long. Shit, it was right there, wasn't it? All right, I might be having a stroke, so I guess I'll go see a doctor. And until my brain is fixed, I will continue to be Chet Guy, the news reading one. Bye-bye.
Hello everyone, it's your favorite new news guy Durf. I got my glasses today so that I can really learn how to do things with each and every one of you. all alone here in my meditative wood study, which I have claimed as my own.
Well, actually, I'm here too.
Jesus Christ, it's a specter from the grave.
Yes, that's right. You guessed it immediately. I'm a ghost dad who lives in the wood.
What the fuck?
Have you seen my son? Still missing? His face seems so basic. How is that one of the ones that's gone?
I don't know what you mean by that. I'm not Amish. I'm a traveling musician.
Same thing.
It's not the same thing at all. Did Jet kill Jeb? Who's that? Jet? The world famous Jet?
Yes, I'm the father of Jet. And another one.
My God, I'll show you the respect you deserve. You raised an incredible son. He once pulled me out of a burning car that I entered willingly, but I got stuck in.
Well, that's the kind of thing he does. That's him.
Am I related to Nick Offerman? Not that I know of. Though in a way, I think all of us are people.
In a way.
We're all part of the great family of we're all guys.
Not really. The way you put it isn't very good.
Well, maybe I could learn how to say something a little more meaningful. That's what we're here for?
Yeah, sort of, yeah, more or less. Everything's basically click on a video, watch the video, different backgrounds.
Well, stop it. All right. Let's see. There's some how-tos. The joy of multiple orgasms for men. Let me make sure there's not an erect penis in this one. Because I've been told I'm not allowed to look at those. There is. There's no way I can show them. This Lion Sleazy. You're going to get Case in trouble. I don't think we can. There's a full-on heat map of a penis. I could skip that part. I'm so tempted to show you, chat, because it's crazy looking. But it has to be against some term of service, right? Are there still standards for anything? I'm asking you, Ghost Dad.
I don't know. I'm died at some point, and I'm in the wood.
It's pretty explicit. It's also flaccid. It somehow makes it worse. It's a flaccid penis, but in Predator vision. If you've ever seen the film Predator, when he switches to heat vision, it's that, but it's a penis. Anyway, it happens around the 30-second mark, so we can watch till then and then skip ahead. All right. Just show everything before it.
Now, most men connect orgasm with ejaculation.
Yes.
Some men say if they don't ejaculate for several weeks, they feel like under high electric current.
That's the noise you make when someone's doing it right. If that sounds silly to you, chat, it's just because you're a man who's afraid to come good. Let's listen to that again.
Several weeks, they feel. Some men say if they don't ejaculate for several weeks, they feel like under high electric current. It's not enough just to block the ejaculation. I took some shot with an infrared.
Okay, and that's. We'll stop it right there for now. And skip ahead.
Camera.
We'll listen.
And it's
you can listen and look at me.
Heat is being generated in the pelvis area.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. It's risky, but I have to show you this because it's ridiculously useful to know.
Showing how heat is being generated in the pelvis area.
That's how heat's generated in the pelvis area. And we're here to learn. I didn't know that before then. But that is one way to maybe the only way to generate heat in the pelvis area.
Now, if you can imagine the sensation of heat being transferred with your...
Oh, this is so explicit, Live and Sleazy. You're the mod. I have to take my cues from you. Would this not get me banned to show? I could be wrong, but it is a man fully masturbating in an infrared camera. And the penis is uncut and visible. All right, anyway.
Tension to different areas of your body, you would be able to move this heat.
Chat, if you want to see this, It's multi-O coaching on YouTube, and it's incredible, and I do recommend it, but I just can't show you that particular clip. Anyway, we continue.
Capable of sensing where is the point where I cannot return.
Okay, this might be a little reductive, but I did think it was the woman talking the whole time. And now I'm realizing it's voiced over by the man. I didn't have to necessarily share that with you, but I just wanted you to know I had that realization at the same time in case any of you did.
Anymore. Where's the point where I need to push my energy upwards or to shift or to change something? Because moving energy, and especially sexual energy when we're becoming closer and closer to the orgasm.
Yeah, it's fine that it's the guy, I just was surprised.
Presence.
She looks like she's working. She looks like she's at work. Got nothing wrong with it, just surprised. Uh-oh, don't keep panicking. How far is this camera going? Okay, we're good. Oh, God.
Orgasm is the mix between doing and doing nothing.
It's a big gift to come in touch with this method or with this praxis, and also with this discovering that this is possible, because so many men didn't know maybe that this is also an option.
The question is there a possibility to live sexuality in a way that is more nourishing, more fulfilling, more alive than just and
That's a really good point he made at the end there. Because I've always wondered if life can be more than you know? No. How do you come a bunch? I didn't learn at all. You weren't paying attention, my friend. But what did he didn't tell us how. I mean, I'm all energy. I'm down for the energy thing. He just said to move your energy around. I don't think you were paying attention. Describe to me what you learned. You've got to, if you want to do it, it's a lifestyle. And the question was, can you? And the answer? You know? I just wanted, I don't know, whatever. Irony is a piece of wood, not knowing how to finish. Yep. Correct. Is that correct? Yep, that's right. Nailed it, Bonsai Bullfrog. That's what irony is. Agreed. There's no way we're going to find a better how-to than that. That was one of the worst. Nope, no way to find a better one. I learned how to come with my entire soul just now. I've only been coming with 60% of my soul before, and I'm ready to know what it feels like to rock it off with 100%. Meet the man who says his life being ruined. Okay, I took it back. This is a 6-minute video about a man who claims his life is being ruined by having hundreds of orgasms. Let's see if he's right.
Oh, God.
Father of two, Dale Decker, suffers from a rare and seemingly incurable condition that leads to him suffering up to 100 unwanted orgasms a day.
Oh, jeez,
there's nothing pleasurable about it, because even though it might physically feel good, the whole time inside your mind, you're completely disgusted by what's going on. And depending on where you're at, if you're in public, if you're in front of kids, if you're around strangers, I mean, it can make a person break real fast.
The 37-year-old is the first man to ever speak publicly about the condition known as Persistent Sexual Arousal Syndrome, or PSAS, and he says it's ruining his life.
When you're on your knees at your father's funeral, at his casket, and you're saying goodbye to him,
No.
And then you have 9 orgasms.
No.
Right there. While your whole family is standing behind you.
9?
Just makes you never want to have another orgasm as long as you...
Wait. 9? Over the casket? At what point do you leave the funeral? It's the funeral of your father. Show a little respect for the man's pleasure pain. Everybody's got their own grieving process. I should know. I'm wood. And the wood knows things. You're also a ghost. Oh, yeah. That would kill your brain? There's no way. At 9? And his orgasms are so long. We have to learn more. Today we're learning. For real.
But you know what? You just keep on coming.
Oh, God. Is this a sketch? Is this an incredible sketch?
You just keep on coming.
I need to hear this again.
But you know what? You just keep on coming.
Words to live by.
Dale, from Wisconsin in America, was enjoying his suburban life in 2012 when he slipped a disc in his back while getting out of a chair, triggering the condition for unknown reasons.
They put me in the back of the ambulance to take me to the hospital, and on the way there I had my first 5 orgasms, and they've never stopped.
How's he not
Dale
having
has
one
been
right
unable
now?
to work since the accident and is
5?
mostly housebound through fear of experiencing an episode in public, but he enjoys playing frisbee golf with his closest friends.
Oh, God. Oh. They happen at all times in any situation. They happen when I'm awake. They happen when I'm asleep. They happen in the shower.
Coffin comma.
I just had 9 rather powerful orgasmic sensations flow through my entire...
Wait a minute. He's counting that one episode as 9? Now I'm curious about his orgasm math. What counts as a distinct orgasm? I guess we have to keep watching.
Body. And now it feels like every muscle from here to about here is doing this.
While the condition is so rare most doctors can't even diagnose it, it is widely acknowledged by specialists in the field.
PSAS is a condition of unrelenting genital arousal and spasms, which is not necessarily sexual.
Do you know?
And they have no idea when this is going to happen or how often, and can lead to intense suffering.
And this suffering is felt in Dale's home life, where wife April struggles to cope with the situation.
We tend to have arguments about stuff that really shouldn't be argued about. We already struggle right now. I mean, he can't work and help supply, so I feel stressed from that.
And PSAS is even affecting Dale's relationship with his children, Christian and Tatum.
They don't have a relationship. He doesn't go to like practices because he feels embarrassed, and kids don't know about his condition, so the kids don't quite understand why Dale won't be there.
The threat of a spontaneous orgasm isn't the only thing that leaves Dale afraid to leave home.
Sometimes I have an erection for 3-4 hours at a time, off and on. They just come and go like 30, 40 a day. It's really hard to deal with. It's possible to have sex with my wife. We don't very often because it becomes frustrating, because for me there's no end.
Desperate for help, Dale has turned to therapist Diane London to see if she can shed light on the condition.
Oh, he only lasted through that handshake.
Destroying every part of everything in my life.
When it comes to sexual issues, people get very...
Oh, she said the S word.
Oh. Go ahead. I've never seen anything like that before.
Me either.
There are no words. It's hard to know if it's real. This makes me want to find him some relief. Otherwise, this is a horrible way for him to have to live.
Does he get through it?
But even in the face of such desperate odds, there is hope for Dale's future.
Like a
It's
chiropractor?
very brave of Dale to come out and publicly talk about it.
She's
He's
watching the
suffering.
video? She's in?
But there is help for him. There are doctors that can help him. So I hope that he's getting some help. I think the main problem is that probably nobody believes that it's a medical condition. They think it's in his head, and it's not. He's got a real medical problem.
He's definitely got a problem.
I just try to take one day at a time. Hopefully someday Buddy will come up with something, because I would like to get back to my normal life one day and get back to being the person I'm supposed to be instead of the person
Maybe
this
he is
turning
pro,
into.
not Case's brother. Pro sex, pro golf. Disc golf. He slipped a disc. Golf. So he was doing the thing from the first video? Doesn't seem like it's a good idea then. No, he doesn't mean to do it. He's not using the energy. He's been cursed with an unrelenting drive and uncontrolled to bust. Well, busting makes me feel good. Yes, but he's not good busting. He's bad busting. I think he's kind of full of shit. No, come on, that's a real thing. I've just learned. And I believe it. 1000%. Also, though, I mean, maybe it is. I don't know if that's the kind of thing you'd fake. It does seem like a sketch, though. Yeah, but I mean, if it's actually, they seemed sad about it. His wife seemed pretty legitimately, upset. It would be bad. He just was, it wasn't even like quick comes. Couldn't you kind of hide it? Couldn't you just kind of quietly come? I mean, not if you have like spine damage. If you have literally gut-wrenching orgasms due to spine damage, then you probably can't hide it. Probably the funniest comment. Coming on the disc is illegal, like a spitball in baseball. I'm so upset that you're making my voice break as my heart bleeds for this man who just wants the dignity of not coming all the time. And no one will let him have that. I, for one, salute his fortitude in the face of boner. All men fight it, many of us lose. And he loses the most, and it's not even his fault. He must produce gallons? I mean, at a certain point, you're dustin'. You're not bustin', you're dustin'. Dustin checks out. You know what I mean? No. Well, honestly, I don't either. Sometimes the words that come from me feel like they're from another dimension. A higher plane, if you will. Alright. Well, there's no way I'm just gonna double check that there's not a third thing about how to start having sex again? How to find a threesome partner? Maybe we call it, those are two good ones. So, I'm rarely at a loss for words. But know that my spirit is screaming in solidarity with Dirk Dustin. Wait, no, I'm Dirk. What was his name? He had a good name. Dale Decker. I got confused. My sense of solidarity with humanity was so great. For a moment I thought he shared my name. No, his name's Dale Decker. That's a hell of a name. Dale, I wish you all the best. If I could raid Dale Decker right now, I would. But it turns out he doesn't stream on Twitch, surprisingly. That man from a video from the 90s. Not as far as I know, not currently on Twitch. But Danny Platz is playing Marvel Rivals. Aw, skeet, 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 skeet. Aw, skeet, skeet. God has damned me. That's the remix he's living. Let's raid Danny Platz. Former reactor. Current friend of the stream. Maybe also a current reactor. I'm unfamiliar with the React channel, honestly. Because I don't... Well, I do have YouTube on my phone, but I don't watch it. I'm a wanderer. Yes, man. Wait, I thought there was already a wanderer character. He's wandering right now. I'm filling in. There's lore to me. Yes. Everybody's got lore. Thank you, Propaganda. Thank you, MSG. Thank you, Exterminator. Thank you, Skymer. Thank you, Shaggy175. Thank you, Bonsai Bullfrog. And thank you, Bundlesprout. And also anyone else who happens to chat in the next several minutes as I wait for this raid. It actually takes a few seconds. Very well. Cut the music. Let's say a prayer together. For the man who can't stop coming. Are you religious? I believe in the spirit. And I believe in the brotherhood and sisterhood of humanity. And from all of us to you, Dale Dustin, we say, don't be ashamed of your comes. A time will come when you stop coming. God bless. I don't know if that's going to make him feel better. Anyway, thanks everybody. Say hi to Danny for me. It's a case raid. Don't make it about don't make the raid about Dale. Leave Dale in peace. It's just a case raid. Chat. Don't make it about the cum guy. That'll scare Danny. Stay safe out there, everyone. And have a beautiful rest of your Wednesday. Bye-bye. Jesus Christ. Does anyone work for this stream that's remotely rational? Yes, me.